Hey, don't walk so fast now. It's hard for these little legs of mine to keep up. Hey, why the long face? Is something on your mind? What? Not fitting in? What do you mean? I thought you've been enjoying traveling with us. Is it about the money, or... So that's it? Hey, just between me and you, he actually likes you a lot deep down. No, I'm being serious. Whenever we get a new recruit, Jack tends to be just a little harsh on him, but it's all for show. Once you've actually known the guy for a while, then you get to see how much of a softie he really is.
Hey, what are you two whispering about back there?
Oh, nothing, Jack. They were just wondering how much longer until we stop to rest.
Ugh, lazy bunch of brats.
See what I mean? If he really didn't care, then he wouldn't be trying to listen in on our conversation and... Gotta be more careful. I guess that's one of those sinkholes the lady warned us about. Well, at least now we know what they look like to watch out for them. Jeez. If I wasn't paying attention, I totally could have... Hey! Jack! Over here! Quickly! The new member fell into one of the caverns!
Are you kidding me? I told both of you to watch your step how many times now, and you still managed to fall through?
Now's not the time for arguing. We've got to get him out of there, or else we
aren't going to arrive in time. This has to be some sort of a sick joke. The king is offering us our weight in gold upon our return, and you...
Jack, come on,
I'm thinking. Do you think you're injured down there? Your leg may be broken. Even if we do get you out, you're only going to slow us down.
Hey, what are you...
New kid. You've got food in your bag, don't ya? Good. You'll last a couple days out here. We're gonna return to the kingdom, claim our rewards, and then we'll be back for you.
Jack, we can't do that. We have to help them out of there. It's not right to just...
We made an agreement. If we aren't there for our meeting in time, then we'll get nothing in return. This entire journey will have been a waste, and frankly, I'm not gonna sit here and let some pipsqueak like you try to talk me out of it. We'll be back for them soon enough. Now follow along if you know what's good for you.
I'm sorry. I have to go with him, but stay put, okay? We'll be right back in no time. I'm really sorry about this. Jack, wait up! And what do we have here? Has a little birdie trapped themselves in my cage? Please, don't squirm away so frantically. You said yourself, your leg may be broken. If that's the case, then flailing is only going to make it worse, my dear. Those are some strong words from such a weak little creature. Stay back, you monster. If I were truly a monster, those words may offend me. Perhaps they'd be enough to push me over the edge. Maybe I devour you simply out of spite and nothing more. No, I'm not going to eat you. Why do humans always jump to such violent conclusions? Excuse me. You are a human, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct? Interesting. I do apologize for the stare. I'm just observing you. You humans look rather unique to my eye. Truth be told, I haven't seen that many of your kind in my time. You're lacking any fangs or visible claws. What do you use to defend yourself? Ah, yes, I've heard about these swords. Sharpened slabs of iron which are capable of piercing skin. I suppose that's the best option when you're built so defenselessly. Well, little human, if I approach you, are you going to squirm away from me like before? I would really suggest not doing that. I would like to think of myself as quite patient, but I can't lie. When I see a helpless, injured little creature trying so desperately to run away from me, it does trigger a certain instinct within. So I'd be careful attempting to escape my grasp. Why do I want to get closer? I'm sorry, but I don't think you're in the position to make me explain myself to you. You'll just have to trust me. That's a good little human. I see now why you were so concerned about your leg. I'm not very familiar with human anatomy, but I don't believe it's meant to bend in such a way. Hold still a moment. There you are. I've wrapped your leg tightly with my webbing. It'll keep it stable and still allow it to heal. However, you're going to want to sit down and not to use it as much as you possibly can. Surprised I'm helping you? Well, it's as I said. Seeing a helpless little creature triggers something within me. It makes me want to nurture and protect them. Why don't you climb onto my back? You need to stay off that foot of yours for a while. No, no, no. You aren't staying here. Come on, sweetie. Don't make it so difficult. Just come with me. There you are. I'll take you through my caverns. Show you what most humans never get to see in their lifetimes. Tell me, little one, do you fear me? No response. That's understandable. You were with a mercenary group, if I'm not mistaken, yes? I'm sure you're used to feeling like the powerful ones on the battlefield. But I can smell the fear in the air. You're so fun to tease. I know you humans fear me, but really, you shouldn't. Oh, we're finally coming to a clearing. Beautiful, isn't it? You look rather stunned. I bet you didn't expect to see the ruins of such extravagant architecture here in the underground. You must have thought there would be nothing but primitive tunnels and vicious predators hiding in the shadows. No, my little human. Look around you. Take in what was once ours. While my mother was still around, she told me this story, one of ancient history which many have since forgotten. Years ago, it was said that humans and creatures lived together in harmony. They worked as one force to build some of the most beautiful creations known to Earth. However, as time went on, the humans became fearful of the creatures. See, we had immense physical power. The humans feared that we would use such power to gain control. So, rather than risking that, they cast the first blow before the creatures had a chance.
And thus began a war between the two species. Eventually, the humans were victorious, and us creatures were to be hunted to near extinction, being forced into the most lonely and secluded parts of the world. My kind retreated to the underground, while others fled for the mountains, deserts, and seas. And this, dark ruins, never to see the light of day. It's what's left of my kind's legacy. So see, little human, while you may be weak in physical strength, you humans are far from defenseless. And when fear clouds your mind, that's when your true fangs show. And you have the audacity to call me a monster. Oh, would you look at that? We've finally arrived at my home. I suppose it's time to reveal my true intentions. There you are. Now you're stuck in my web. Oh, please, don't struggle. The more you thrash around, the more it sticks to you. See, little human, the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I wanted you. I didn't want to eat you. I didn't want to sacrifice you as some sort of revenge for my people. But I wanted to keep you. Us creatures have been forced to stay away from one another. We've been conditioned to thrive on our own. But the truth is, I'm not too fond of that lifestyle. Now, the thought of having an adorable, innocent little human like you as my pet? I can't think of a better reward for patiently living down in this cold, dark place for so very long. I was just waiting on you to be presented to me. Only, I didn't realize that at the time. But everything seems so clear now. You are mine, little human. And I promise I'll take care of you. I'll nurture you. I'll make you feel safe with me. Now why don't you get some rest? I know it's rather cold down here, but you have my web to keep you warm. I'm going to go out and catch some food for us. I'm also going to cover up where you fell in. Don't want those pesky mercenaries you traveled with to try to come back for you, now do we?
Be back soon, my little human.